is happening on Minnesota Vikings Man 28? And the Minnesota Vikings have released their 53-man roster. Well, their initial 53-man roster, but it's pretty much their official 53-man roster. So let's get right into it and what I think about it. This is from the Daily Norseman. So offense, quarterback, Kirk Cousins and Sean Mannion. A little disappointed that Kyle Sloter did not make the team. They just decided to release him. I think he played very good in the preseason. He should have been the backup, but I get it. I mean, he was playing against second and third stringers, but I think he played very good. So I think he should have been the backup, but and also keeping only 2 instead of 3 quarterbacks is, I mean, I think it's okay. But I would have liked to kept 3. Running back, Dalvin Cook, Alexander Madison, Mike Boone, and Amir Abdullah. Nothing I would have changed right here. Love, Madison and Boone. Abdullah, I mean, mostly going to be a specialist. And Dalvin Cook, of course, had his big preseason run for a touchdown. So, obviously, the starter. And Madison's going to be back up. Fullback, CJ Ham over Blaston game. Also, I think it's a good decision. Blasting game did put up a decent performance, when he in the preseason. But I mean, in the end, fullback, not the most. I mean, it's sort of important just to lead the running back like Dalvin Cook, but not the big position. I think Ham has definitely deserved that. Wide receiver, Diggs, Thielen, and then we have Olabisi Johnson and Chad Beebe. Who's going to be the third? I mean, third wide receiver was, what everyone was sort of thinking. Chad Beebe is probably going to be the third wide receiver. It's just going to happen. Olabisi Johnson. It's just, a rookie, so he will get his snaps, but I think BB will get more of play time. And the biggest shocker was Brandon Zylstra. Who would have ever thought he would be out? Maybe he probably makes the practice squad, but very, very shocking. I really thought he was going to make it there. I thought they were going to keep 5 wide receivers, but hey, I'm not going to argue. But man, oh man. Okay, tight end, Kyle Rudolph, Irv Smith Jr., Tyler Conklin, and Brandon Dillon. And of course, knowing that Morgan is on the PUP list, I think, it's good. Conklin and Dillon had some good performances. Not too surprised, with Dillon, but maybe they just go with 3 and then put David Morgan back on. But yeah, maybe Dillon's the only surprise. Offensive line, oops. Garrett Bradbury, Brett Jones, Dakota Dozier, Pat Elflein, Josh Klein, Drew Samia, Rashad Hill, Brian O'Neill, Riley Leaf, and Oli Udo. Keeping Oli Udo because, of course, draft pick. Brian O'Neill, Garrett Bradbury, a lot of the usual suspects. And no big surprises here, except maybe Danny Isadora. That's all I can really say. That's out. But yeah, whoever is in, I'm not too shocked about. It's more about who is out that I'm shocked about. Defense, Danielle Hunter, Everson Griffin, Ifadi and Stephen Weatherly. Love it, love it, love it. Zimmer knows what he's doing on defense for the line and everything else. Defense tackle, Jalen Holmes, Jaleel Johnson, Linval Joseph, Hercules Matafa, Shamar Stephen, and Armin Watts. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Linval, of course, starting, and then, everyone behind. I don't know if I really can say anything else, but in terms of what this person is thinking for the thoughts, uh, the 6 defense tackles are a lot. That's my only complaint. But either than that, loving it. Linebackers, Anthony Barr, Kentrell Brothers, Eric Kendricks, Ben Gideon, Eric Wilson. This is, this is pretty much cookie cutter. I knew I could tell a mile away this was happening. Cameron Smith, tried his best, but didn't make the team. Yeah, sort of pushing for him, but in the end, when I was looking at it, he wasn't going to make the team. Cornerback: Xavier Rhodes, Trey Waynes, Mackenzie Alexander, Mike Hughes, Chris Boyd, and Mark Fields, who we got today. We traded for Fields. And I think it's good. Of course, Zimmer likes his cornerback depth, so I just want to see how he does. Who knows? But yeah, no, Mike Hughes could return latest week 4 against the Bears. That's the most important game. Safeties: Harrison Smith, the best safety in the NFL. Anthony Harris, Jaron Curse, and Marcus Epps. No surprise with the starters: Harris Smith, Anthony Harris, and Marcus Epps are draftee, and Jaron Curse always reliable. And now we are going to special teams. Austin Cutting, Dan Bailey, and Matt Wiley. How can I say this? Corey Vedvik, we wasted a 5th round pick on this guy. Why? Ravens were very smart in selling him, but Vikings and kickers do not mix. Do not use a draft pick on a kicker ever again. That's my final statement on that. But overall, right decision off the team. Or else, he could have maybe punted, but, Matt Wiley did pretty good. And Dane Bailey definitely deserves the kicking position, especially nailing 50-plus yard field goal against the Buffalo Bills. That's all I really got to say. So overall, not too shocking, but, of course, Zimmer, likes his defensive players. I think they had the same amount of offense than defense. I'm not sure if they have totals on here. 25. Let me see. Defense. Oh, it's also 25. But, yeah, that's all I really got to say. So, that's the Vikings 53-man roster. I think for the most part they did okay. It's just, Corey Vedvik is a big one. So, yeah, this has been Minnesota Vikings Man 28. And as always, Skol.